What do you fear more than fists, bats, or blades? How about the lights going out forever? In the neon jungle of the warriors, some gangs wore face paint, some swung bats. But these guys, they own the dark. They didn't just fight you, they shut you down. This is the untold story of the Electric Eliminators, the gang that could kill your power and your escape. They lit up the night, not with neon, but with sabotage. In a city wired together by power lines and subway tracks, they were the live wires no one wanted to touch. Where the Furies painted fear on their faces and the Boppers strutted in silk, the Electric Eliminators wore the future on their backs. But who really were these shock-jacketed ghosts? And why did even the Riffs watch their step near a live wire? In 1972, a series of brownouts hit New York's southern industrial blocks. As old factories closed, thousands of electricians, machinists, and line workers found themselves jobless. Men and boys with the skills to wire a city and nowhere to plug in. Out of this darkness came a tight crew, mostly second-generation electricians' sons, ex-factory brats, or kids who'd grown up watching fathers crawl inside breaker boxes and subway tunnels. At first, they called themselves the Grid Rats, running small hustles, stealing copper wire, and selling rerouted juice to tenements. But when the power company hired corporate enforcers to bust them, the crew didn't back down. They fought back, cutting supply lines, shorting out substations. Word spread, crossed them, and you got eliminated, power and all. So the name stuck, Electric Eliminators. Their turf sat where industry met tenements, blocks of old textile mills and abandoned switchyards. With city maintenance gone, kids needed warmth, lights, stolen power. The Eliminators filled the gap. A gang born from blackouts, part saboteur, part Robin Hood. They needed an identity, not the face paint of the Furies, not the velvet of the Boppers. They chose satin jackets, bright yellow, black trim, stitched with a jagged white lightning bolt, clean, industrial, intimidating. The bolt stood for speed, shock, and power, 3 words etched in their code. Their founder, Breaker, designed the bolt himself, rumored to have stolen the design off a utility company logo. Members customized jackets with patches, a broken plug for sabotage missions, a red spark for major blackout hits. Some wore chains with Fusebox keys as trophies. Unlike gangs who flaunted gold chains, the Eliminators wore hardware, functional, cold. Against the Boppers' swagger and Fury's paint, the Eliminators were cold technocrats, quiet, wired, always moving. Some whispered their jackets were lined with chainmail to fend off blades. Urban myth? Maybe. The Eliminators claimed abandoned rail yards, defunct power plants, and utility tunnels near the East River piers. The Turnbull ACs had brute force. The Furies had intimidation. The Eliminators had traps, tripwires, pressure plates, homemade electrified fences. Rival gangs who trespassed found exits jammed, train doors stuck, signals rerouted. Rumor says they once blacked out an entire block to ambush a convoy moving through their turf. If you crossed into Eliminator turf, you didn't just get jumped, you got stranded. Subway cars dead on tracks, lights off, escape routes welded shut. They didn't chase you, they made you run blind. The Electric Eliminators became the city's go-to sabotage crew. Some say they blew fuses for the Riffs, cut subway routes for pay, or spied on rivals. They didn't carry guns. They didn't need them. Their edge was knowledge and traps. Power was their weapon. Other gangs respected them or avoided them. The Boppers mocked their jackets. The Furies called them underground ghosts. But when you needed the lights out, you paid the Eliminators. Leadership, Breaker ruled with a single rule: no stray hits, sabotage only. His lieutenants included Fusebox, an ex-radio repair kid turned lockpicker; Sparkplug, youngest Eliminator, rumored to have blacked out the 23rd Street substation at age 15. Cable, the enforcer, silent, carried chains and a car battery rig for threats. Invitation to Cyrus's meeting. Some say the Riffs needed the Eliminators to guarantee city blackout if the truce fell apart. Others say Breaker muscled his way in to prove they weren't just shadows. Future. As the 80s approached, rumors swirled. The Eliminators planned to expand deeper into the city grid. Full control of abandoned plants, a blackout empire. But when Cyrus fell, the plan fizzled or went deeper underground. Industrial ghosts, saboteurs and satin, the ones who never fired a bullet, but could still black out an entire block. Breaker, Fusebox, Sparkplug, Cable. You cross their wire, you pay the price. So what do you think? Were the Electric Eliminators the smartest crew in the Warriors universe? Hit that like button if you join the Eliminators just for the jacket, and subscribe for more gritty secrets from the streets of New York. Stay sharp, stay wired, and watch your back. Can you dig it?